The UK has a horrible culture of begrudging success, and consecutive governments, Conservative and Labour, have pandered to cries from the left to then impose envy taxes on anyone who's successful. However, these envy taxes end up backfiring. In 2016, George Osborne abolished mortgage interest tax relief and also imposed an additional 3% stamp duty on buying buy-to-let properties. This was meant to punish landlords and fall on landlords, and it did initially. However, landlords just passed these costs in the form of increased rent. So this whole argument that increasing stamp duty for landlords was supposed to help people onto the housing ladder actually backfired, because the people trying to get onto the housing ladder then paid higher rents. It's exactly the same as this ludicrous suggestion coming out recently that national insurance contributions should be charged on rental income. Everyone's saying that'll just push up rents, and exactly the template for that is what George Osborne did, taxing people earning over £100,000 at an effective marginal tax rate of 62%. Straight after the global financial crisis, Alistair Darling introduced this extra tax whereby people earning over £100,000 would lose their personal allowance. This seemed reasonable in 2009 and 2010 because it would only affect the top 1% of earners, and we just had a major global financial crisis. However, with so many taxes, that has not been reversed and it's remained unchanged for 15 years. The issue you have is there's no pressure to reverse this horrible tax because the left are screaming, oh, £100,000. Most people can't even dream of earning that much. It's only fair that they should be taxed at 62%. Well, what is happening is this. A lot of people earning that amount of money still have hundreds of thousands of pounds to pay off on their mortgage, and they're sick of being taxed at such a high rate in a society where so many unproductive people are rewarded. Therefore, I know of lots of people who still do the same job. They've restructured, moved to Cyprus, moved to Dubai, moved elsewhere, doing the same job, and are no longer paying UK tax. And therefore, by thinking that these people who still have £250,000 on their mortgage still to pay and they deserve to be taxed an effective marginal tax rate of 62%, they have gone. So the UK is losing some of the top 10% of earners who we rely on to pay 60% of the income tax receipts, and so the tax burden falls on people earning less.